Coming up, Roblox thinks Elton John Capes are the future of NFTs. Illuvium set to drop 3 games on the Epic Games Store, and this week's guest community is the mighty Broadside. Bones up, bones up! Oh yeah, someone bought a digital rock for 200 grand. Are we back? Are we back? Are we Let's get MetaPlex'd. All right, first off, we need to talk about this week's featured fashion, which could be this artifact alien puffer jacket, which has been keeping me very, very warm through these cold winter months.
Digital character, dude. Don't get cold.
Whatever. But I do actually have something very, very, very special to show you today. Check this out. That is the X-Copy Cybervisor, an original wearable from the OG Crypto Voxels collection. Now, if you want to buy one of these, it's going to cost you 18 ETH, or about $37,000 for this. I know, it's pretty fly, isn't it? But still. Anyway, we're going to be keeping that very, very safe for now, because I will be needing it later. Oh yes. Quick reminder to all you digital fashion designers out there, my body is a billboard. Check it out. And if you want to see your designs on here, hit us up. But first, let's get on with some stories. So the NFT space went gaga last week when they discovered Roblox CEO Dave Baszucki on Squawk, apparently giving NFTs the thumbs up. And it certainly sounded positive.
Objects and NFTs moving from platform to platform.
But then this moment came when he was required to give an example, and he pulled this out of his mouth.
We do believe someday, for example, I use the fun use case that someday Elton John may come on Roblox and make 8 or 10 one-unit really cool capes, for example, and sell them for charity.
Elton John? Capes? Okay, Boomer, look, I know they've been trying to age up the platform, but this is ridiculous. It's Roblox, it's all kids on there. None of them has ever heard of the People's Pensioner E to the J. But I guess Dave's got Rocket Man on his mind, because Roblox stock has been up only this last month. And in his rose-tinted view of all of this, assets can escape the heavy gravity of Roblox, perhaps in that rocket ship, get sold off-platform, and return in the triumphant hands of a new owner, or whatever.
Imagine someday that those would go off-platform as an NFT, possibly get sold off-platform, and then come back on platform.
So this, doesn't it sound like a ton of faff? And will almost certainly never happen, because you know as well as I do that people are lazy as shit and don't give 2 frozen goat testes about interoperability. But the whole NFT community was like, bro, Roblox is gonna get NFTs. Those are grade A boomer, you know, but like I feel like he sees me, yo, he gets me, you know what I'm saying, Bob? Bro, like I woke up this morning, I was like, yo, where my cape at? Bro, there's some fucking superhero shit, man, like Batman, you know, like all up in Gotham in your face. Bro, we got to start a Telegram, get this fresh alpha out there, you get me? Yo! 10,000 cape PFPs. What? So look, if we're really to believe that Roblox avatars are helping Gen Z embrace their authentic selves, I highly doubt that an Elton John cape is going to be high on the list of the most desirable items. Don't you?
Fuck you!
So the long-awaited Web3 blockchain game Illuvium is finally launching on the Epic Store at the end of this month, and it is time for the rubber to hit the road. As till now, the Illuvium ecosystem has presented a pretty bewildering and opaque NFT-powered galaxy of hopium with NFTs of all shapes and sizes like Illuvials, Illuvitars, land, wearables, so much stuff. And you'd hope that now everyone who bought these would finally get to make some sense of them all. But in a recent interview with Cointelegraph, the reputable rag that brought you, that fake Bitcoin ETF news, Illuvium co-founder Kieran Warwick said this. One of the most frustrating things about NFT games is the notion that you need a wallet and a ton of money just to try out the game. We've removed the need for wallets and it's free to play. We think this is the only way to get mainstream adoption. They have removed the wallets.
What?
They don't think Web3 helps adoption. So yeah, you don't need any NFTs, and that whole Web3 thing was just getting in the way of, actual players wanting to play it. Still, credit where credit is due. They built not 1, but 3 different games in the Illuvium world, and we will for sure give them the benefit of the doubt and give them a try. But if you want to play a Web3 game that got on the Epic Store long before Illuvium, do go and check out My Pet Hooligan.
Get home, be
And we will be doing exactly that ourselves very soon on this very channel. More gaming news now, and Ubisoft, makers of Assassin's Creed. Which reminds me, we actually do need to try that game in VR. There we go. I'm doing it now. VR, yeah. What do you mean I can't play it now? Buzzkill. All right, let's take this off. So the news is, well, basically there isn't any news. That's why I was playing the game. Do you get it? It's a flimsy partnership announcement with the mutable, you know, you've got the usual platitudes and nothing really of substance. So obviously, news outlets have gobbled it up like it's the juiciest fillet steak. Oh, Ubisoft! Ubisoft! My God, it's exciting! Ubisoft! Grow up! It's a nothing burger. And given how well Ubisoft's previous NFT adventures have gone down with the gaming community, we'll have to see if they follow through. Just a couple more news stories for you now, and Snoop Dogg has announced Death Row Studios, a gaming studio with the aim of giving minority creators and artists a platform to develop and publish for Fortnite using, you guessed it, UEFN. Snoop and his son Cordell were at Unreal Fest, and while they're a huge draw for a different, more mature audience to the platform, Epic clearly has a massive task on their hands to make it easier for creators to even just get a map published. With the new IARC ratings, it's become pretty much impossible to get a new map across the line. And it doesn't help that replays are also completely busted at the moment. People are not happy. Mustard Plays says, just an awful experience altogether. Squatting Dog says, we have to do better. Snoop and Cordell have been dipping their toes into a smorgasbord of gaming. Just imagine that, a lovely bowl of stew and Snoop's Tootsies just. And NFT Ventures and Snoop and gaming, all these things, they've just been doing a ton of stuff. I don't know where it's going, can't quite see the strategy, but we can hope that they can make this one stick at the very least. Good luck, Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
So the mighty Futureverse continues to grab headlines with an A-list partnership with, of all people, NVIDIA to quote-unquote propel the creator economy with AI. Now, there's a lot of chat about evolving the creator economy from the painful process of actually doing creative work to pressing a button and the AI does it all. More stuff for you, for me, for everybody. Shove it in my face. All this digital garbage, I'm gonna get so fat with me. But in reality, what this means is that the Futureverse team now has their hands on an NVIDIA HGX H100 chip to power their AI tools within the ecosystem. That is a beast of a chip. It costs around $30,000, but it is very unclear how all of this shakes out in the Futureverse. How many of them do they have? How will they be used? But at least with Futureverse, you can see that AI has been built into the project from a long time ago with ASM and those delightful little thingies that make generative art. It's been there from a long time back. So we can give the Futureverse the benefit of the doubt. All right. It's now time for our community spotlight. And today, of course, it is.
Broadside, you know what's up. None of them as strong as all of us.
Oi, stop that. I'm not going to dance on my own like a prick here. Give me someone to dance with, yeah? That's more like it. Let's go!
What you thought it was? None of them as strong as all of us. Epic heroes, we anonymous. Decentralized, don't give your power up. Too many leaders corrupted with power. It's time to fight back.
I'm exhausted.
How's that possible? You're digital.
So, Broadside is a solar punk NFT story world featuring a horde of OG future ravers in a unique 11-episode story which you can mint and convert into first edition books. Just get over there and dance. That's all you're here for. And it's founded by three righteous G's, Vector Meldrew, Charlie Stratford Rex, and Matt Mason. They're one of the most committed, most Larry communities I've ever come across, powered by a love of counterculture, pirate radio, and banging music. Coming up in 2024, they'll be releasing a one-of-a-kind avatar creation platform which will allow these absolute savages to go anywhere they want in the open metaverse. Now, we can't go any further without talking about the Rave Bunker, built by Neon Glitch and Eclectic Method, which has earned legendary status as the most visited space in the entire Web3 metaverse. Now, unfortunately, metahumans like me aren't allowed in there.
Your name's not down, you're not coming.
So, we have built you a replica. Now get out of here! All right. So here we are in the Rave Bunker, or at least it's our version of it, of course. Lovely! This is a party venue. You've got to dress appropriately. So, oh yeah, check that out. This is going to be fat. But there's just one thing missing. We need to get some broadsiders up in here. So, come on in, boys. Are you ready for a party? Hit the music! Now, the thing that you need to know about Broadside is that none of them are as strong as all of us. And you will not believe just how many of us there actually are. Hit it!
Bones up, throw the bones up, bones up, bones up, bones up. It's Broadside, you know what's up. None of them as strong as all of us. It's Broadside, just throw it up. None of them as strong as all of us. Now bones up, bones up, bones up, bones up, throw the bones up, bones up, bones up, bones up.
Hang on a second. There's too many. There's too many of them. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many. There's all gone right. Ah! Right, now it's time to end on one cool thing. Kind of debatable whether this one actually is cool, but my God, are they trying so hard to persuade you, me, and everybody out there that it really is cool. Yes, this is the second coming of Apple. Worship with me of the altar of lifestyle technology. Yes, it's the Humane AI Pin, the $699 AI-powered not smartphone that nestles so beautifully on your lapel. Brought to you by the former Apple designers Bethany and Imran, visionaries so inspired that they became the first Steve Jobs tribute band to adequately replicate the cold hard charisma of the great man. Chills. Literally chills. And it gets even colder as we feast our eyes on this achingly cool collab with fashion house Coperni as part of their 2024 Spring-Summer show at Paris Fashion Week. Paris Fashion Week, this is a style statement. It is a glossy piece of technology that you will be so proud to wear boldly on your chest. Not since Joule has a singular piece of tech produced so many pant-wetting gasps of ill-conceived simping.
This is low-key so epic.
I really wanted to hate this thing, but damn does it seem cool. What do each of you think?
So listen, if you want to be part of the cool kids like me, just get yourself a base head and no, it doesn't require you to tattoo your loved one's name on your forehead like this specimen here. It's a lifestyle choice, yeah? Now listen, are NFTs back? I don't really know, but let's not get carried away just yet. Stay safe out there. Don't buy digital rocks. And don't let Gordon Gona mess with your mojo. Big up yourselves. This is your favorite Gen V time wasters saying, keep it real, yeah? Ow.